Pat's Rubber Legs is a pattern, a stonefly pattern that was developed by Pat Bennett, who was a guide for hide outfitters in Island Park, Idaho. He was influenced in developing this pattern. He was influenced by the yuck bug and the girdle bug. It's a pattern that's become very popular with guides, people who like to fish stoneflies. Recently, Hairline has come out with a small chenille. They call it Fly Fish Food Small Stonefly Chenille. And it's a very good product that can be used to tie stoneflies in smaller sizes down 14 and 16. These are great patterns for stoneflies. You should have a few in your box. Okay, we're going to tie Pat's Rubber Legs. We're going to tie it on a Dairiki 700 size 14 hook. We're going to use some lead wire, 0.020. We're going to put 15 wraps of that lead wire on the hook. And I'm going to use a Benici thread. This is 12-aught. I'm using 12-aught because this is a small fly. If you tie a larger fly, you could probably use anything up to a 6-aught. Start our thread behind the eye, down the shank, slide our lead forward just a little bit. We want to leave plenty of room in front of the lead to finish off our fly. Bring our thread all the way down to a point in the hook shank right above the barb. And make sure our lead's secure in place. For the tail, the antenna, and the legs, we're going to use a Uniflex in dark brown. Use a pinch wrap to tie this on. Make a few wraps in front that'll help secure it. Can it up with just a little bit. We're eventually going to trim those off to a length of about 3/4 our shank length. Stretch our Uniflex all the way back again to a point right above the barb. Okay, we're going to cut the Uniflex about a gap's length for our tail. Don't need to have it very long. Okay, for the body, we're going to use a small stonefly chenille by Hairline. It's a relatively new product that I've just recently found. I'm going to cut about a 6 or 8 inch length. Peel off a little bit of the chenille so we have the thread. Use a pinch wrap here to put it in place. And we'll secure it all the way to a point right above the barb. Then we'll bring our material back forward to about 1/3 of the way down the shank. Here we're going to start our legs. We're going to tie our legs on the side of the shank. And we're not real concerned about a thread buildup here because this is the thorax and it usually is a little bigger than other parts of the fly. So if we put a little more thread here than we normally do, that really doesn't cause a problem. Okay, then we're going to bring our thread about the middle of these two legs. Tie on our third set of legs. Tie these on the side of the shank again. We'll bring our thread forward. And we'll build up just a little ramp in front of this lead. So when we bring our body material forward, it doesn't slide off the lead and the lead becomes exposed. Okay, now we're ready to start wrapping our chenille. Making sure our tails stay straight. I like to try to get 5 wraps of material if we can behind this first set of rear legs. Then we can start wrapping the material between the legs. One wrap between each leg. Bring our material forward. We can tie it off. Clip, and then we're ready to form our head and finish securing our chenille. And we can whip finish. Clip our thread. And we're ready to size our legs. We're going to clip our legs about 3/4 or about a shank length. Don't want them real long, but we don't want them real short either. Okay, we'll clip our antenna. Get about a half a shank, maybe a little longer. Put a dab of head cement. And we have the pants rubber legs.